Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking This Week in Bonus LEGO News, where every Saturday I bring you the LEGO stories you need to know. It's an epic week with the release date and gameplay trailer for the Skywalker Saga game, more sets from Star Wars and Marvel, LEGO Ideas Globe, video cancelled, and could we be getting James Bond and Fast and the Furious sets? And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First at Best Buy, they've got a bunch of sets 10 to 20% off, but they're also adding on a bonus $5 to $20 gift card with your purchase. Next up at Amazon, the Ninjago Kai's Blade Cycle is 30% off. The LEGO City Main Square is 23% off. And at LEGO, the Clone Trooper Command Station and Ahsoka Tano Brickheads amongst the rest of the January releases are now available. So if you want to pick any of these sets up and support the channel, there's links in the description below. Next up from LEGO Star Wars, we got the official gameplay trailer for the Skywalker Saga video game. We've been waiting what seems like an eternity for this game, but it seems like it's really going to deliver as the stunning visuals take us across all 9 films. And thankfully, we won't have to wait too much longer for the game itself, as we also got its official release date, April 5th. And as the gameplay trailer was over 6 minutes long, here's everything you need to know. First, you can play through the trilogies in any order, starting from episode 1, 4, or 7. And that theme of choice continues throughout the game, as you can either choose to play through the story or go through side missions. In levels, you can choose to sneak by enemies or take them head on. The combat mechanics are completely revamped, where your characters can earn combos as they beat up all the enemies, and even unlock special takedowns. Back from previous Star Wars games are these shootouts, where you can take down enemies with precision aiming. And in this game, you can use the Force to solve puzzles, take out enemies, and even influence characters to do what you want. As with the original games, there's a lot of elements you want to find, but this time you can use those things to upgrade characters through a skill tree, which gives your characters access to new tools and new abilities to help you through the levels. There are over 300 characters to unlock in the game, and as you can see here, there's a lot of fun and pretty random ones, and this always adds a lot of fun and replayability to the game. There are over 20 planets in the game to visit, and the visuals here just look so stunning, as the worlds really have a nice open world feel. There also seems to be a space-based fast travel mechanic, which lands your ships right in the middle of space dogfights. And you'll also be able to face off in the smaller vehicles that we see on each of the planets. And another fun detail is all the extras you can activate, including baguette lightsabers and everyone's favorite mumble mode, which has all the characters mumbling like they used to. From everything we see here, this is definitely TT's most ambitious game, and from what we've heard, it wasn't easy on the developers to make this happen. As if I wasn't already excited, I just can't wait to get my hands on this game, relive all those classic moments, and laugh at all the LEGO hilarity. I already have my pre-order in for the deluxe edition, which includes the new character collections with 7 character packs, which includes The Mandalorian, Rogue One, Bad Batch, and Solo. If you want to pre-order the game and support the channel, there's links below, and if you also want the Steelbook, I've left links for Best Buy where that's an exclusive. Next up, thanks to PromoBricks, we've got more news about the upcoming Boba Fett's Palace set. The build is rumored to be centered around the throne room area, and it looks like the one we see here. And while this set is from the new show, The Book of Boba Fett, it's actually centered around the scene that we saw in the end credits of The Mandalorian Season 2. As some of the minifigures rumored include Bib Fortuna, this time with a new headpiece. In addition to, of course, Boba Fett and Fennec Shan, this time without her helmet. An updated Gamorrean guard. This character, Ristal Sat, a Quarren with a molded headpiece. In addition to a couple other characters. And all these rumors are definitely making me more excited for sets from the show. Also from PromoBricks, there's rumors of Fast and the Furious and 007 Speed Champion sets. As of late, the Speed Champions line has definitely been firing on all cylinders, with great car designs in this newer 8-wide style design. But the latest rumor is that the James Bond Aston Martin DB5 and Fast and the Furious Dom's Dodge Charger cars could be joining the line. While we've gotten more large-scale versions of these cars in LEGO form, it's so exciting to see these franchises in a more minifigure scale theme. I'm hoping we'll see some of the spy features and play features make its way into these smaller scale cars, and it makes me very excited to see what other famous franchise cars we could get in the line. This would also mark our first minifigure version of Vin Diesel's Dom Toretto character, and our first minifigure of 007, and while we don't know which version it will be, I have to imagine it'll be Sean Connery, as the DB5 was introduced in his film Goldfinger. But no matter what, sign me up for more film-based Speed Champion sets. PromoBricks is also reporting that we'll be getting another Marvel Advent Calendar, this time for $45 and based off the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. This year's Marvel Advent Calendar was pretty good, but I think the theming of this next one may take take it to the next level. As there were 7 minifigures in the last advent calendar, we could get the complete roster of Guardians. But I have to imagine there'll be some fun festive exclusive minifigures like the ones I photoshopped here. But no matter what, I'm really excited about this one. Next up, this week we got the reveal of the LEGO Ideas Globe, with 2,585 pieces retailing for $200 on February 1st. The globe itself looks really impressive on that wood-like brick-built stand and complete with all of the different continents on its spherical shape, which requires a really unique building technique with all those different sections, and it's quite substantial in size. There's some beautiful prints like the tile at the base and these tiles that make up the compass rose, and fun details like this build for a ship. There are printed labels throughout for all the different land masses and the oceans, even Antarctica at the bottom, and these rounded 2x4 tiles even glow in the dark. Not to mention that the entire globe can be spun around. While certainly this type of build won't be for everyone, I think it looks really amazing, and it's a very unique display piece, and if you want to pick it up and support the channel, there's a link in the description below. Next up, Stone Wars has gotten some details of the upcoming LEGO City sets. This time they're bringing back the farm theme, which means lots of animals. The first set, Chicken Coop, comes with 3 chickens, plus a golden chicken weather vane on the roof. The vegetable delivery truck features a new piece for corn, carrots, and a rabbit. And finally, the farm with animals includes a cow with black and white spots and a new piece for the calf, a pink pig, and a new piece for a piglet, plus the newer sheep and a new lamb. The LEGO City line has really been killing it lately, and I loved all the new animals from the wildlife line, so I know I'm gonna love these too. Next up, thanks to Stone Wars, we got confirmation video is officially canceled. Back in July, LEGO announced that they'd be reassessing their plans for the theme, but it turns out based on their newest statement that it is officially done. LEGO has tried lots of different attempts at what they call fluid play by combining app experiences with the LEGO sets themselves, and video received some mixed opinions for sure. And it didn't help that there wasn't really much of a build to the expensive $20 beat boxes that were in the first wave. So even though the second wave of products included some pretty fun and colorful builds, it was a little too late for video to succeed. And according to Stone Wars, we would have gotten 6 more sets this year with some fun characters. With all that said, LEGO really went all in on the video line, and I always really appreciated that, with the fun characters, great new molded parts, and just a really unique idea. As while the sets may have been a little expensive and not for the adult collector, I think for kids this was a lot of fun. Farewell, DJ Llama, you will be missed. Next up in LEGO Ideas news, there were 4 more projects at 10,000 supporters on the platform. Let's break them down. First up, we've got LEGO Koala, which of course is a beautiful brick-built sculpture of the animal. The koala looks really well rendered at this scale, and it's not easy to make all of those rounded shapes. Plus, it's posed up on a tree, and the baby koala can be attached or removed from the back. Plus, I love that there's a ton of posability to bring out even more character, and I think this would make a fun display piece. Next up, we've got Wild West Mine. The build here looks a lot like an amusement park ride and reminds me of Big Thunder Mountain at Disney World and Disneyland. The overall build is a nice size, and there's a lot of hidden details that the designer put in for you to find. There's fun landscaping, and that little train car on the roller coaster tracks is a really fun touch. There's been a few Western-themed projects hitting 10,000 lately, and I'm curious to see when we'll get our first LEGO Ideas set based on this era. Next up, we've got the LEGO Toilet, and you heard that right, as the project's designer was trying to create the most detailed plastic model. The build looks really nice with all the unique shaping, and there's even a Technic mechanism in the tank for the flapper. And while the idea for this build seems a little bit random, I appreciate the designer gave it the real Ultimate Collector Series treatment. And given the subject matter, I'm curious to see how this one will do. And finally, we've got Mini City Diorama, London with Underground Station. This unique diorama is a cross-section of London with a train station above and the underground tube below. There's so much crammed into this 16 by 16 dimension, including an escalator and an apartment upstairs. And I think this would make a really unique display piece, as there's tons of little Easter eggs and details to see. But as for whether or not this will be chosen, we'll have to wait and see. Next up in the Amit Publishing catalog, we got a unique book for your Galactic mission. This is a unique kit where you build and rebuild to create your own adventure. And inside there's all these different books and cards and elements to play through all the challenges. Plus there are 200 elements and 2 minifigures. The minifigures mostly seem to reuse parts, with Jay's torso on the right, but the left torso is actually that of Overwatch's May. And as the future of this set remains unknown, it could be the only way to get that torso, though the designs may not be finalized, as you can see here. There's rewards for your characters to collect, and the rest of the 200 pieces to build all sorts of creations for the different missions. The Your Galactic Mission box set seems pretty interesting, and I can't wait to check it out when it comes out. So there you have it, folks. That was this week in bonus LEGO news, and to say I'm excited would be an understatement. The new Skywalker Saga game looks unbelievable, and I just can't wait to get that game and the Star Wars sets coming out. Not to mention the Marvel Advent Calendar, LEGO Ideas Globe, and so much more on the way. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below if you are as excited as me, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be back next Saturday with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? about. And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations, and be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win, and definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey guys, Michael here. Click to watch last week's video featuring Indiana Jones, Thor 4, Black Panther 2, Overwatch canceled, and Ninjago, and don't forget to subscribe.